Oh, Geminis, your energy is gorgeous. It's so nice. I just want to sit in it. So, I'm doing relationship readings. It's not necessarily a love reading, so I'm probably going to lean towards reading it that way because that's just the kind of person I am. But just be aware that whatever I'm reading for, it could be it's you and another person, and it could be a friend, it could be family, it could be co-workers. It doesn't necessarily have to be a love relationship, but we'll see. The indication so far is that it is kind of got a romance aspect, but we'll just see how it plays out. Just be aware that I'm going to read as though this is you and this is your person, but be aware that the energies can flip. So I could, if you feel like you want to switch the roles, you can absolutely do that. Also be aware that there may be like a man on the card, or I may be saying, that it is a man, he, she, just flip the gender around as well as you need to. It's more about the character and what the person's feeling and thinking and doing rather than whatever gender it presents as. So just be aware that you can flip things around as you need to. Just kind of figure out who you are and who's your person. And if it doesn't sound like either of them are you and it's not your story, it's just not your reading at this time, maybe go and check out one of your other placements, especially your Venus placement or their Venus placement. You could find that that gives you um, a more suitable kind of reading, especially if it's concerning love. So, Gemini, I'm getting a lot of songs for you immediately. I've not even started the reading and I've got about 6 or 7 songs. So, I do feel like somebody could be a musician. Specifically, if I want to go super specific, I'd say guitar. It doesn't have to be. It could just be that music's very, very important to the relationship with this person. Perhaps you do something where the job that you do, you do something with music, something like this. The song that came out for you was Superstar by the Carpenters. So it could be that this person is in the spotlight in some sort of way, or you are. It kind of, again, quickly, I got a lot of stuff following this. So I got Groupie Love by not Madonna, sorry, Groupie Love by Lana Del Rey. Which again, she's watching this love interest perform on stage, and she's kind of in the crowd and she knows that he's singing for her, and that gave me Almost Famous as well. I think it's called Almost Famous. It's about this girl who's kind of a groupie, but she's like, we don't get called groupies anymore, we're more than that, we don't sleep with them, like all this kind of stuff. And she's got a relationship with this guy from a band, but this band the guy from the band has a wife. So it's got this energy of like, possibly what I'm kind of getting intuitively, and I may get a completely different story when I pull cards, so we'll see. But what I'm getting intuitively is a situation where you've had some kind of friendship or more with a person who probably travels around quite a lot, possibly is some kind of performer, so they're going to different places. So I do feel like you possibly have had some kind of relationship with this person. It could be that you spent a night with them, spent a week with them, but it was very lovely. I think that you really, really enjoyed the experience, because she's saying in that song, she's like, I love you, I really do. So it's very, very beautiful from your end. It's like, I just love you. I think you're amazing. You're a star in my eyes, all this kind of stuff. I would say just be careful and ask yourself a really, really tough question, Gemini, if this is you. Are you in love with the person? Or are you in love with the fantasy of the person, the dream of the person? Is it reality or is it fantasy? Tough question, but I'm going to throw that out there. I also got to have and not to hold. So it's like, all right, do you know what? If I can just spend time with this person, I'm going to value whatever time I can spend with them. I know that I can't hold on to them. I know that they're a free spirit. Maybe somebody feels this way about you. You're the butterfly of the tarot, right? You're the one that tends to be jumping around the zodiac, doing a lot of different things, being quite flighty. It's just the nature of Gemini. But switch it and reverse it if needs be. Yeah, and Something to Remember by Madonna as well. I was not your woman, I was not your friend, but you gave me something to remember. No other man says, love yourself. So we'll see what comes out when I start to pull cards for you, Gemini. It's very romantic. Feels very nice. Now, I'm going to just say as well that I'm getting a physical response, and I had this a couple of weeks ago for you as well. I'm going to say it's root chakra and it's physical, and I'm also getting like goosebumps, especially when listening to the music. So I'm getting that somebody may have, I want to say synesthesia, but I'm definitely getting that mangled. There's a word for it, and it means that you have a physical response to sounds, a physical response to music. You know, it brings out goosebumps and things, you know, like ASMR kind of thing, but it's specifically with music. You know, you have like a physical, emotional response to the sounds. Some people I know as well can like see the colour of music, so that may be something that somebody can do. It's just music is coming through is so important to this connection. Gemini Wednesday. Tell me what's going on with this relationship. Gemini and their person. What's the energy between them, please? What's the shared energy? Whoa, that's too many. Go the distance, I'm seeing. So it could be that this relationship could go the distance. Gemini and their person, can I get one card, please? That's not one card, is it? Clean it up, new life, and by the book. One card, please, for Gemini and their person. I'm reading for Wednesday for Gemini and their person. What is the energy between them, please? Can I get one card? One card, please. Last chance, or I'm going to split the deck. Yeah, I'm going to take go the distance because that's come out twice. And round and round. You need to break out of a cycle and go the distance. Milk and honey. Yeah, it feels like this is it for you. It feels like this is your person. This is the person that you're in love with. This is the person that you want. This is the person that you want to go the distance with. It may be actually literally travel, go and see this person if they're at a distance from you. Now, I'm not saying that's my advice. I'm not saying go and do that, but I'm saying that could be the energy. It could be like, we need to hook up. We need to see each other. You come to me, I'll come to you. We'll meet in the middle. It's like go, travel, go. And again, that's not advice. That's the energy between you. I'm going to travel the distance. I'm going to come and see you. I'm going to meet up with you. I mean, this one for you, I think. The decks don't feel quite right. I feel like I should be using a different deck, but I feel like they want me to use a deck that I don't actually have. Gonna have to be this one. Right. Okay, feelings already. Oh yeah, this person is your everything. You feel like this person's your wish fulfillment. You feel like this person can provide everything that you could possibly need. They're your emperor. You see them as husband material. There could be a boss as well, but absolutely you've got this person on a pedestal, like everything you could have ever wanted. Like they tick every box for you. But there is this sense of, again, it keeps going through at the moment with this person may have responsibilities elsewhere. They may have a family. They may have children of their own. It may be that this person is already in a relationship elsewhere. Again, it could be this, you know, the emperor as well can be committed to work, right? But I do get this sense of this person having a lot of responsibilities. They can't be with you all the time. So there is this sense of you kind of, she does look a bit like Lana Del Rey, doesn't she? There is this sense of you kind of like having to find that happiness within, having to amuse yourself, and kind of wait for this person to come back around. But like when they come around, when they come to see you, I think you find it very, very fulfilling. Like really does feel like everything I could ask for, wish fulfillment, abundance. In your eyes or in your feelings, this person is just the world to you, like everything. If this is your reading. If it's not your reading, again, it could be the way that this person feels about you, or it could be that you need to go and check out a different placement, specifically your Venus sign. If you don't know what that is, if you look in the description box down below, there's a link to Astrology Cafe and their free birth chart service, so you can actually look up all your different placements. So if you go and check out your Venus placement, that's going to tell you about your love language, your love style, what you want from love, what you expect from relationships. So that could be interesting to explore for you. I was just about to, the cards are coming out before I've even asked the question. I think about asking the question and then it just comes out. It's like eager to talk. Perhaps you're eager to talk. 5 of Swords. I may just take my bracelet off. It's banging around a bit today. You're very conflicted in your thoughts. You know what you feel about this person, but when your thoughts get involved, I do feel like that you're facing some kind of opposition. Now, this could be literally like internal conflict, like your own thoughts, getting into your own head, as you do, Gemini, being a Gemini, you're looking at things from too many different angles. But it could also be that you're actually getting blocked from this connection. Now, this could be friends, they think that they see how much love you have for this person, and they have perhaps a different opinion on this relationship than you do. They're trying to stop you from going seeing this person. Perhaps there's a conflict of opinions, there's a conflict of thoughts that you're dealing with. But I feel like I'm hearing you're flying in the face of opposition. But there could be something where you don't, like, maybe taking such a bullish approach isn't the right way to do this. That person's flying straight into the swords, which is a very brave thing to do, but they could easily fly around the swords. So there's something about that, and I will pull clarifiers for you. So that's interesting. I'm getting a message to use the same deck. Now, I've been using a different deck like this. I've been using this deck for this person, this deck for this person, or vice versa. And I'm getting the message to go straight across for you and then clarify with this deck, which is a different way of doing it, but interesting. Right, action space, please, for Gemini. Action space for Gemini. You are making steady progress. You are putting in the time and the effort. You're showing up. You know that everything has a season and a time and a place. So I think you know that this person has commitments elsewhere. They're perhaps very, very busy. I mean, the Emperor could be some sort of CEO, or somebody who is quite high up in whatever job that they do. So it could be that you are aware that this person has a lot of things on the plate. They have to they have to spend their energy in a lot of different places, and it's like you're okay with that, because maybe you are quite, my heart is just racing. Maybe you are okay with that. Maybe you are like, whatever little piece of this person I can get, it's worth it. Like every crumb that they give me is like ambrosia to me. It's like, just be wary of that though. Just be wary that you're not being taken advantage of. Are you really happy with that situation, or are you kidding yourself that you're happy with that situation? I don't know, but you're making progress here with something. So Gemini's person, what are they feeling? Happiness. Yeah, no, this is shared. Like, they love being with you. You make them happy. You bring them emotional fulfillment. Like, yeah, like the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. This is like, you're perfectly happy on your own, but when they show up, you have this. That's how it feels. Like, you could both be very independent people, but the time you spend together is really meaningful. And that's what they're feeling. You could have known this person from childhood as well. It could be like you were childhood friends, you went to the same school together. This person perhaps got very, very famous or very successful, and you've never really got let go of this person. It's like your best friends or something. And so maybe when they come home, when they come back to town, you know that you're going to spend a few days together, and it's going to be so good, and you look forward to it. But it's beautiful, because it's it came through in a few different readings of somebody who was, I think it came through, it's been in a few readings, this energy of somebody who it's like, what is true love? True love is not chains. It's not keeping somebody trapped in a relationship. True love is giving that person the freedom to follow their dreams. True love is saying, I want you to be by my side every single second of the day. I love you so much. You're my person. But I would never restrain you from doing what you're good at. I would never take away your dreams, your success, your empire from you. I want you to feel like you have the freedom to chase those dreams and do what you need to do, knowing that I'm here, like not just waiting for them, but like, it's almost like letting somebody go because you love them. And it's beautiful, right? It's really beautiful, Gemini. I don't want you to get taken advantage of. That's my worry, but I don't really feel like you are. I think you're perfectly happy with this decision that you've made, because you've made it from a place of love, and you know that you are loved in return. You've fallen in love with somebody who's ambitious and successful and driven. They've got their own goals. They've got their own mind. It's like they've got this independent spirit, and that's what you love about them. Like, you know what you're getting into, I want to say. Okay. It's like, you know this can go the distance. All right, so their thoughts about this relationship. Their thoughts about this relationship. I'll have to get a clarifier on that. That shows that there's some kind of mental block here. It's like maybe the thoughts are getting in the way of the heart, or they're at some sort of crossroads, they're at some kind of choice point, and they don't know which way to turn, so they're not making any movement. Like there's some kind of conflict in their thoughts. It's interesting because you've got a conflict in your head and they've got a conflict in the head. Like emotionally, you both feel this. Emotionally, you both know that this is right, that this is good, this is happy, it's positive, it's a good connection. Like it's shared. Your thoughts, both of you, your thoughts are getting in your head, which, you know, they are prone to do, but it's like you're both worried or blocked or conflicted about something here. Seven of Pentacles. So what's in their action space? Four of Pentacles. There is this energy of them holding themselves back or blocking this connection. Now, it could be that they're holding on to the connection. Like they value the connection, they're holding on to it, they're being a bit stubborn about that. It could be a Taurus that you're connecting with, not necessarily. Or they're holding back, they're guarded, they could have even ghosted you or blocked you, which could be very, very, very confusing for you if you know that this is what you have with them. Why? What's going on? Why aren't they taking my cup? It's coming in with this energy of like, you know this person, you know them. So I've got very intuitive here as well. Like, you know what you have with this person. So it's like, if they've gone quiet or cold or silent, it doesn't feel like a normal, like this relationship's over, I've blocked you, right, I've moved on by. It doesn't feel like that. It's like you know better because you feel what this is, right? You know what this is. You know they feel it too. So there must be something else happening. If they're not taking your cup, right? If they're acting like they don't even know you, it's like, well, why? There's something else going on there. I think you place a lot of trust in them. It's like if they've gone quiet, there's a reason for it, and you're not going to mess this up for them. Like you're kind of like waiting for more information. You trust them. I can feel it. Right. If not, then it could be that this is the person. It could be flip it and reverse it by all means, or it's just not your reading at this time. What is that Four of Pentacles? What's the Four of Pentacles? What's the Four of Pentacles in that person's action space? They're waiting for the perfect time. You're waiting for the perfect time. They're waiting for the perfect time. They've made a decision. There's something going on for this person financially where they're waiting for money, or they're waiting for, it's like they could be waiting for enough money so that they can come and travel and see you. Or, you know, they're saving money for a flight, or there's some kind of investment that they're, you know, they could be waiting to get paid from a job, right? And it's like, well, I can't. It's a bit like the hands are tied. It's like there's something going on here where it's something with money, and it's something with travel. Could just be that this person can't travel at the moment because of, like, you know, COVID restrictions. Flights are expensive. I feel like whatever they've got to tell you, they want to tell you in person. It's like it's not something that they can say over the phone. They need to look into your eyes when they say this. Two of Swords in this person's mind. I mean, do you hear me? I'm like, oh, the Hierophant. And Cups. Go away, little fly. I'm going to come back to that. Let's pull a few more cards. What does your person feel about you? Oh my God, yeah, you're their wish fulfillment as well. I've got goosebumps. Oh my God, I've got goosebumps right up the side of my neck and face. Like yeah, you two, this is real. This is like, they're giving me a little star by Khalees. You know, there's nothing special about me. I am just a little star. If it seems like I'm shining, it's probably a reflection of what you already are. It's like this person does, I think somebody here is very, very successful. I think you could both be very successful in different ways, but they think if you've got this person up on a pedestal, if they're your happily ever after, if they're, you know, if they tick all the boxes for you, I think they feel the same way about you. This is like a healing connection for them. It feels like fate. Feels like fate brought you together. Like you're each other's wish fulfillment, and it's so gorgeous. I think this person could be considering making some kind of real commitment to you. These two cards both tell me that this person feels like it's divinely guided. It feels like it's fate. It feels like it's like their life was bringing you together. Again, this might not be a reading. I don't want to kind of get anyone's hopes up if it's not resonating. It's, you know, but if this is like screaming at you, if this is like, this is 100% my thing, I know it, I feel it. Yes, they've gone quiet, but I know that this is what we are to each other, then take it. But that's a card about marriage or commitments or doing something by the book or doing something the right way. And there is a lot of, they're figuring this out. They're figuring out, like they're thinking about what this connection means to them and what that is speaking to them about in terms of options. Like, it could be that this person is thinking, how do we make this long term? How do we take this to the next level? Do I give up my career? Do I settle down? Do I, you know, not go on the road anymore? Do I move to be with this person? There could be something about like God and faith as well, about like this person could be very religious. There could be something where this person's coming to terms with what this connection means to them in terms of their own values. But whatever they're doing, they're putting a lot of very, very serious thought into this. And I think they have made a decision in their action space. They've made a decision, even though mentally, you know, they are at a crossroads, which is giving them a little bit of confusion. But ultimately, they see you as, I'm hearing star potential, but wish fulfillment. The energy, like the energy that I'm getting from this connection is really nice. Like it's like goosebumpy, like very pleasurable. Tell me about tell me about the Five of Swords. What's going on in your thoughts here? Why are you so conflicted? The Sun in reverse, because you haven't got clarity, or you're not free to, which way? I want to say you're not over them. You're not over them. You're refusing to. It's like there's something that you're refusing to look at, or there's something that you're refusing to see, or there's something that's unknown to you. And again, I think it's because this person's, it's like the line's gone dead, right? But it's because it's almost like because they're putting a lot of thought into something. They're very, very serious. They know what you are to them. So it's almost like you can't, it's like they can't be in contact with you at the moment because you can't influence the decision or something like this. Like, it's almost like, there's a line that keeps coming to me at the moment from Malibu by Hole, where she says, I can't be near you, the light, it radiates. It's like you're too bright for them, you're too distracting. So it could be that they're doing something with work or something that they have to be really focused on at this time. It's not the right time for this connection. You know, they are trying to achieve something, they are trying to get a level of success, they are trying to reach a certain like pay threshold. You're so bright to them, it's like they can't look at you right now. It's like they will lose themselves in this connection right now. It's not the right time. It's like they have to focus somewhere else. But you haven't got the clarity. You know this. You know what this person is to you. You know what this connection is. You know how you feel. Like the King of Cups. You know that there's deep... You cannot move on from this. Like that's how you... This is how it's coming through. Like with your feelings. I'm so hot as well. Like you cannot move on from this. You know what this person is to you. You know what you are to them. There's deep, deep feelings here. But there's something where you don't have freedom. You can't move on. You're conflicted. You're not free to do what you want to do. You can't get over them. What's the Seven of Pentacles in Gemini's? Tell me what the Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here? This feels like they're telling me unreachable. It's like this person's unreachable at the moment. And you've got so much faith. I mean, this is faith. This is hope and faith. Hope and faith on their side, right? Hope and faith. It's like that's their energy, right? That's their energy, hope and faith. Like, I feel like you know. I feel like you feel it. Let me ask about your feelings. Nine of Cups in Gemini's feelings. Nine of Cups in Gemini's feelings. Success. And the Emperor in Gemini's feelings. The Emperor in Gemini. I'm getting the Chariot. It'd be interesting to see if that comes out or not. The Emperor in Gemini's feelings. The Emperor in Gemini's feelings. The Emperor in Gemini's feelings. Right, you've got this secret. Yeah. This is like a secret connection. Oh my God. Right, okay. Like they're making something right. Some kind of payout or something. It's like something with money on their end. All right. Oh my God, these cards. You know that this can be successful. You know you can have success with this person. You see that this person's successful. It's what's attracting you to them. You don't want to stand in the way of their success. You know that they're off doing something. You know that you're their wish fulfillment. You know that you've both got hope and faith in this connection. You intuitively know that this person is coming towards you with a love offer, with the Ace of Cups. You know this. It's like emotional, like psychic bond here. Not speaking. You know you shouldn't talk right now. You know you shouldn't. You know it's not the right. It's like not the right time for a love confession or something. It's like you know that they've got something to do and you're waiting for them to come back to you, and you know that they're coming back to you. And when they come back to you, you're gonna have a huge leap of faith. You're gonna just. This is gonna be like everything. This is like it's go time. It's on. You know, come and see me. All right, I am on my fucking way. But it's like this waiting period. This silence. This. That your person's unreachable at the moment, that you can't just have those conversations, that you can't just be in bed with together, you know, in each other's arms. It's like killing you. It's killing you. This is like longing. This is because it's so much, Gemini, because it's so special, because it's so beautiful, because it's everything. It's like true love. It's like real love, you know, unconditional, real, beautiful, divinely guided, happy love. That's how it feels to you, at least. And you know, this person's coming in with like hope and faith and the Ten of Cups. It's beautiful. And it's so beautiful that the fact that you have to wait, that you can't have it right now, it's just, it's like if the most beautiful kind of torture, it's like the kind of love that poets write about. It's beautiful, it's divine, it's painful, it's melancholic, it's like an oxymoron of like beautiful pain, right? It's almost like pleasurable pain, because you know that this is something really, really special, and you know that you've done the right thing in letting them go and have the success that they need, and you know that they're going to come back to you. And I feel like all your friends are like, they're using you, you know, you know, this person's got a girl in every town, and like, maybe they do. I mean, they're not showing up with any player energy or anything, but I fully think that you are like, I'm not restraining this person. It's kind of coming through. There's a Taylor Park song, I'll Never Restrain You. And if it's you, then you'll come back to me. It's like, I'm going to let them go. I'm going to let them be free. I'm going to let them go. And, you know, if they need to go and sow the wild oats, then they're going to go and sow the wild oats. But you love them for exactly who they are. And you know that this is going to go the distance. It's the energy is so gorgeous. So gorgeous. Again, I don't want to build up anyone and give anyone false hope or anything like that. I'm only reading what the cards are saying, and the cards are saying hope and faith, that this is something really special. Like deep love, like deep, deep love. Ace of Cups, High Priestess, King of Cups, Star, Hierophant, Ten of Cups, Nine of Cups, the Emperor, Six of Cups. These are really beautiful cards. There's just something going on with this person with like career or finance or something, that there's this waiting game that they're playing on their end. It's like they've got some kind of goal or dream. Like they've got something in their head. It could be a Taurus. They've got something in their head that is like their benchmark. It's like, it's like, it's always been a dream of mine. It's always been a goal. I've got this, you know, set salary or something in my head. It's like, I need to achieve that, and then I can give this my attention. But you love that about them. It's like they're an entrepreneur, right? You love that they're driven. You love that they're ambitious. That's what attracts you to them. So you wouldn't change that. Oh, Gemini. Like, I could, honestly, this energy is like the Three of Cups is there. It's not the Three of Cups. The Three of Swords is there, but it's not even. Oh, it's like sacrifice or something. It's like between worlds, like between worlds. Like, it's not a sacrifice to you. So many songs. I don't even think I'm going to be able to remember to write them all down. So maybe every single song makes you think of this person. All right, forgiveness, making amends, healing after arguments. I don't think you've had an argument. Like, it's weird. I don't know why this is your advice. You've come to a place where forgiveness is necessary if you're to move forward. Separate or together, you and the other person are still in. No, that's not. That's not. What would love do? What would love do? That doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel like what this relationship is. I'm going to go again because I wasn't particularly asking. I don't. Advice, please. If it's meant to come out, it will come out again. Like the Go to the Distance card came out twice, right? Gemini. Relationship advice, please, for Gemini. There you go. Truth be told, open heart, truth be told. I'm going to say that this person doesn't look like they're coming towards you right now. I think they plan to. At the moment, they're sorting something out on their end. So I don't think you're going to hear from this person like today, you know? I think it's going to be a little bit longer, a little bit more time. because you're both waiting in your action space. But I think you're ready. It's like you're ready. It's like you've got your bags packed, right? You've got a weekend suitcase ready and packed, like at last minute, like you're ready to go, like on short notice. There's a TV show I watched once called Run, and it's giving me that kind of energy. I wonder if there's a new season of it coming soon. But it was this this couple, this girl, this woman and this man, and they'd had a very quite a tempestuous relationship, I think it was. And they said, if I ever text you the word run, you need to meet me on this train platform at this time. We're going to get this train and we're going to, run away together. And it's like, if we're doing it, you text run back. So if this person texts run and the other person texts run back, they both go. It's like drop of the hat. They just go. So, yeah, I recommend that TV show if you've not watched it yet. But that's the kind of energy I'm getting off it. Essential meanings: honesty, accepting things at face value, coming out of denial, the willingness to be transparent, clarity of communication. Relationship message: people tell you who they are very quickly if you're willing to listen to what they say and pay attention to how they behave. This card calls you to engage in heartfelt, open conversation. It's time to see the truth about what you share with each other and tell the truth about who you are and what you need. And again, it's the truth about what you share with each other, right? And what you're sharing with each other is very good. No one can do that for you, including me, right? Remember that your truth is always based in your personality and experience up until now. A higher truth will be found after you communicate honestly and see how doing so has helped you to become more attuned to yourself. Don't hold back, speak your truth and listen. There isn't any communication at the moment, so I don't know, maybe this person's waiting for you to make the first move, or for you to open your heart and tell them how you feel. But again, trust your own judgment. If you feel like it's not the right time, then wait. But just be honest. If the opportunity arises to tell this person how you feel, I think be honest. And listen to what they say, and listen carefully. All right, Gemini, really enjoyed that reading. I hope that you get the happily ever after with your person. It feels like a very, very special connection. If this is your reading. Again, it's not going to be every Gemini's reading, and if it didn't resonate, you can always go and look up your Venus placement. That might resonate more. But I'm reluctant to stop the reading. I'm reluctant to move away from this energy because it's so perfect and beautiful and like understanding and special and real. All right, I'm gonna go. Do take care of yourselves. If that person's not around right now, if they've got stuff to do, you pour all that gorgeous love that I'm picking up on in this reading into yourself. Nurture yourself, do the things that make you feel good. And if that involves indulging in a little bit of fantasy about some kind of superstar, then you go ahead and do that. If that makes you feel good, gems, you go and do what makes you feel good within reason, right? Do take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye, guys.